Hello and welcome riders, my name is HeyFalcon. In this video today, I'm going to show you how to get the best experience playing multiplayer in Synth Riders VR. And we're going to talk about a little not so secret that a lot of players are not aware of. So make sure to stay tuned in, but who am I kidding? When somebody says there's a secret, you want to know right away what it is. Guess what? If you go down to the description below, I have time-stamped all the parts in this video, so you can jump straight to the parts that you want, especially that not-so-secret that I'm talking about. With the popularity of VR in the last 12 months, bringing in many new players, Synth Riders multiplayer, which is available straight out of the box, no mods required, has been receiving some much deserved love. Let's begin, so that I can start showing you around. The multiplayer in Synth Riders allows you and 9 other fellow riders, may it be your friends, family, or other community members that you have met right here. 10 of you! Isn't that amazing? Finding your way around in the multiplayer lobby couldn't be any easier. All you have to do is click on the multiplayer button on the left hand side, and you will find yourself where you can either join a multiplayer lobby where other players have already started and are playing the tracks of their choice, or press the create room button that you can find directly in front of you. Enter the name, click go, you're ready to choose your favorite tracks and play it with others. Also allows you to change your room to a private room, just in case those said friends, family, or other members of the community that you want to have more of an intimate playtime with. They will only be able to join you if they have the room name that you have given them. Otherwise, your room will not be shown in the public lobby. Now that you know how to join or create a room to play with your friends, let's talk about the real reason I made this video. When you're in a multiplayer lobby, you can speak with your friends or other community members using in-game voice chat. Isn't that great? Now, in-game voice chat can be a little bit scary for some, be very useful for others. So here are my settings that I recommend that you set to receive the best possible experience you can from the multiplayer in Synth Riders. So for the sake of everyone, you and the other players, and new players in the community, please share this video so that we may all be on the same page and all have a fantastic time while we're playing multiplayer. To access the multiplayer settings, you can do so from whilst you're in the multiplayer mode, or you can do it in the settings menu before you join. Now, if you wanted to do this while you're in the lobby, onto your left hand side, underneath the power-ups, you'll find a little button saying multiplayer settings. Now, the great thing about that button is it takes you directly to where I want you to go right now. Otherwise, you can find your multiplayer settings by clicking the cog at the very top. Number 1, and probably the most important, is push to talk. This setting is to change your microphone from being open at all times or pressing a button. Now, for the purposes of this video, I'm using my Quest 2 controller. When you're setting up your push to talk, it'll be either any grip or any trigger. I personally have set mine to any grip. Now that means the only time people will be able to hear me speak is when I'm holding this button down. If you choose to, in the settings, you're able to have it left or right buttons of your choice. It's all up to you, and it's that easy.
Now, along with all the audio settings, when you come back down to the main menu in the lobby, you'll notice there's a volume button right there, which will more than likely be at 100%. What I would recommend is also bring that down to about 10%. That way you'll be able to hear people talk in the lobby. Now, usually when I'm in the lobby and trying to talk, I drop that to 0, and you will notice such a big difference when you're trying to have a conversation. Let's say you have someone that is having mic issues or not listening, or people that you'd rather not have in your group. There's this little cog right next to their name. If you press that, it'll give you a bunch of options. If you can see that, you've got one option to reduce their volume if they're too loud, mute them completely until they've gone through the options to turn on push to talk, or if you are the host, press this button right here and ban that player and they will not be able to rejoin your room. Very handy to have these settings and very good to know and share this information with other players if they're having issues as well.
This is incredibly important, as unwanted sounds may disrupt the gameplay, as we're all here to listen to music and have a chat while we do so. It may be just your pet, just wanting some attention. Might want to go out to... It could be a friend, family member that you don't necessarily want the group to hear, or they've come to talk to you about something, not realizing you're in a call with other players. This could be very embarrassing, depending on what they might have to say. As you can see, push to talk is great for your privacy and the general harmony of the group. Now let's take a look at some audio settings. As there's quite a few of them, I will do my best to direct you as well as I can to the settings that I recommend. Now, if you have a suggestion, please feel free to leave a comment. The music volume at 40%, master volume, I set it to 40% as well, along with every other audio. Now all of these are of course at your disposal to change later on. For me, I decided that 40% is a fantastic way to go. Now if you scroll down, power-ups are part of the multiplayer that has just been released recently, and it's a lot of fun, and I will go into more detail in a separate video if we make one in the future. Now the volume for the power-ups, I brought mine to about 20%, especially if you're playing in a lobby with a lot of players. There will be a lot of noise. Lower them to your liking, but these are what I recommend. Waiting for that not so secret. If you've been playing multiplayer already, you probably already know what the secret is. The devs made it possible so that you're able to play the songs from the DLC packs that are paid packs in multiplayer with your friends, as long as the host owns the songs. So if you don't have them and want to try before you buy the packs, you can ask the host to select one of those songs and play them together. So thank you so much to the Synth Riders devs for making that possible. Once you've done so, make sure to add those song packs to your wish list, or just add them to your cart because they're that great. Lastly, make sure to check for events and challenges in Synth Riders by joining the Discord, following the socials, and checking the store page to add future events to your calendars. I will also have the relevant links in the description below. Thank you for taking time away from your day to watch this video, and I hope it has been helpful. And if it has been, make sure to share it with your friends and the community, and hopefully it helps others have a better experience in Synth Riders multiplayer as well. I'll catch you all next time. Bye!